Hi there, welcome to my channel, The Phenomenal English with Shuman. I'm your communicative English and accent trainer, Shuman. Today, I'm going to tell you something. And before that, I'm going to tell you a story. A story I found somewhere. I don't know whether you will like the story or not. Some of you may like it, some may not. Some of you, maybe you're going to skip the video within seconds. Still, I'm going to tell you the story. Okay, so here I am with the story. If you have the patience and the time, do hear it. Once, in a city, there was a young man. A young man was proud of his heart. His heart was smooth, shiny, bright, beating heartily and healthily. And it was his pride. He would claim, roaming in the city, that my heart is the most beautiful in the world. People, would believe that because they never had seen a purer, they never had seen a more beautiful heart than that the young man had. One day, he was claiming so near a river, standing in front of a large crowd. He showed his heart and said, "See, have you seen such a beautiful heart ever in your life? This is the most beautiful you can have on earth." Suddenly, a voice came. A voice that said, "No, young man, you're wrong. My heart is the most beautiful heart in the world." The young man started looking for the face behind the voice. And he found it. It was an old man with his shaky voice. He was claiming that his heart was the most beautiful of all. So the young man, as he was very proud, said, "Okay, since you say you have the most beautiful heart, then why don't you show us yours? Let's see how beautiful your heart is." The old man, with a smile, showed his heart. Well, it was beating healthily, it was working, but its appearance wasn't that crystal clean, smooth, shiny like that one of the young man. Rather, it was full of scars and tears. The heart was at some places, with rough edges. There were some places that was completely gouges, right? As if someone had torn the part apart. And some places there are as if someone has, put back some part of another heart, but it doesn't fit the heart properly. So the heart by look wasn't that beautiful. So people, the crowd, the young man started laughing at the old man. And the young man said, "You must be kidding me, right? Comparing your heart with mine, see how crystal clean, how smooth, how shiny mine is. And yours is full of scars and tears. How can you compare your heart with mine?" The old man laughed and said, "You know what? Your heart may be crystal clean, smooth, shiny. But the reason I say my heart is even more beautiful, because my heart bears the signs of love. You see, in my heart, there are places where you can see some part of the heart is taken apart. And in that place, some other part is put in. But that doesn't fit that properly. Because I gave the people whom I love some part of my heart. And they also gave me back there. But we love people in a different way. Everyone loves another in a different way. So there are some parts in the heart that doesn't fit there properly. Because maybe they love a bit more differently than I do. So when they gave me the part, it was a bit misfit there. Oh, Not to forget about the gouges. You can see there are some places where, as if something is torn apart. Yeah, I even gave my love to some who didn't love me back. But nevertheless, never mind. I love them even though they don't love me. Right? And these are the signs that also remind me that, there are some people on earth whom I love, but they don't love me back. But still, it's beautiful. That may be painful, that when you love someone and they don't love you back, but still, it's a sign that I love unconditionally. And there are rough ages, and those all rough ages are the signs of my bravery, my love, my pain that I endured for all my loved ones. So don't you think that mine is even more beautiful than yours? The crowd and the young man were silent now. They were silent with tears in their eyes. And the young man said, yes, yours is the most beautiful heart. And today, I'm giving a bit of my heart to you. And then the young man took a part of his heart and gave it to the old man. And old man did the same from his, and they exchanged love. That's the story for the day. Why I shared the story. I don't know who is the author of the story. I hope there won't be any, copyright claim against my video. Still, I just wanted to share with you. Sometime, we all are human, and there are some other earthly creatures as well. So what we can do for each other? The only thing I think we can do for each other is love. Doesn't matter the person in front of you is handsome, attractive, beautiful, rich, poor. Who cares? Right? We have nothing to do with each other but love. So love each other no matter what. They love you back or not. And I love you. You know how? Just by giving you lessons, giving you all the effort that I put through in my videos. Right? It's all for yours. And how you can love me back? Just putting that a thumbs up. If you want to love me back, just give the thumbs up. I'll really appreciate that. And even if you don't, it doesn't matter. Because I know whether you love me or not, I'll love you for sure. And today I don't just have the story, I too have that lesson. And with the lesson, I'm going to share my love with you. Right? And today I have an interesting video once again. And this is on how to speak like Los Angelian, right? How to speak like Native American, with the vocabulary, with the American slangs. You can really speak like Los Angelian. So let's get started. So the first word, like a Native American, is awesome, right? It's a very popular word, right? And this awesome means amazing, great, wonderful. When you talk about something that impresses you, you say awesome, right? It's a very popular word, very common, and it's an American slang. For example, Sheila can make pancake and play guitar as well. She is awesome, right? Next word is, if it is quite opposite of awesome, when you don't like that person, it is kind of stupid. So you call him in American slang, dork. You call him a dork. Yeah, it's a bit slang word, D-O-R-K, dork. Right? It means a loser. And loser is, by the way, another word for stupid. Right? It's a loser or dork. It doesn't mean that the person has lost in some match or something. Loser only means he's a stupid. You don't like the person. He has some nasty behavior or something. So you don't like the person. He's a loser or dork. Next word is sick. Yes, you heard it right. Sick. No, it doesn't mean illness. Sick means when you like something very much and you call it sick. That's sick. That's insane, right? Something like that. So when you like something really hot and you don't have word to express how good it is. You say it's sick. Yeah, I love her way of talking. That is sick. Oh, next one is one of my personal favorite. That is all-nighter. Yes, all-nighter. You may have heard school dudes and students saying that quite often. I just had an all-nighter last night. So all-nighter actually means to stay awake the whole night, right? I had an all-nighter a couple of days ago. I had my physics exam the next day. Did you have any all-nighter ever in your life? Do write in the comment box. I had all-nighters on several occasions, I remember. Since I wasn't a good at studies, I used to cram for the exam the night before, and next day used to be my exam. Oh, what did I say? Cram for the exam. Yes, you heard it right. Cram for the exam means to end up your syllabus, to learn a lot within a short time, in a short duration. Yes. So when you learn a lot, that happens to most of the students. You have limited time. You need to read a lot. You have to study a lot, and you just cram for the exam. That is called cram. So cram for the exam is actually an American slang, a phrase that means to mug up, memorize in a short span of time. You know what is to happen to me after having an all-nighter and cramming for the exam? Yeah, I used to bomb the test. What? Bomb? No, don't get it wrong. I don't explode the center itself. I don't explode the institution, right? So here bombing means to fail in the test, right? So if you say my test was bombed, it means you had a failure, right? So after doing all efforts, right, after having an all-nighter cramming up for the exam, I used to bomb in the test. That's pathetic, And after all this, quite usual that I am bit. Yeah, bit? No. You don't think my parents used to beat me. They are very nice people, right? Here beat means in American slang, tired, right? When you're tired, you say, I'm bit. Yeah, I'm bit. And there's another synonym for bit, that is zonked. Yes, if you say I'm zonked, you're tired. Yep. But after all this, even bombing the test, I used to pass in the exams with just a touch and go marks. But I always used to have a blast after that. No, again, don't get me wrong. You're thinking, right, I used to, blast things. No, don't get me wrong. Here, blast means, or to have a blast means, to have a great party, to have a great time. Yes, even though I used to pass with just touch and go marks, I used to have a great time out there. I used to have blast. For example, I had a blast on my birthday. Mark my words, in spite of all my stupid behavior, this video gonna be epic. What does it mean? Epic? Yeah, am I talking about literature or something? No. Epic means huge. Yeah, when something is a huge hit, you say epic. And when something is a huge failure as well, you say epic fail. Yep, epic. Next one is amped. Amped. Yes, amped means to be excited. Guys, I'm amped to have your likes, shares on my videos and subscribing my channel. Okay, I'm damn amped about it. Do I sound a bit cheesy today? Yeah, cheesy, right? Cheesy, no, it again doesn't have to do with the food. Like cheesy means something cheap, tacky, right? Something like that. So you may have heard, maybe in a restaurant or in a pub, you're going to a girl, you want to chat her up and you use some random, pickup line that sounds cheesy. For example, are you the soulmate? Because I searched it on a Google map and the pointer just came to you and stopped. Yeah, that was cheesy, I know. That was damn cheesy. Don't ever try that. Yep. Or rather, you can try another one. I'm giving you that. For example, are you a carrot? Because you're simply good for my eyes. Yeah, that's my copyright. Yeah, don't you dare steal. Yeah, but you use that. You may use that. Now it's really hard to use a pickup line, be it cheesy or be it normal. When you have a crush on someone, you're going in front of her and saying those pickup lines is a bit tough. What? To have a crush? What? To hit? No. Again, to have a crush is a very popular phrase. It means to have liking for someone, to have hearts for someone. When your crush ignores you, what you do? Yeah, you have blues. No, not red, blues. Yeah. To have blues means to be sad. You may have heard of the phrase Monday blues, right? So that is another kind of sadness, a disappointment when you need to go to your office on Monday. That is called Monday blues. And normally to have a blues means to be sad. Just imagine your crush calls you babe. Yeah. What does it mean? Yeah. It means attractive, right? If your crush calls you babe, it means you're attractive. It's an American slang. It means you are attractive. So babe normally means an attractive man, but these days due to globalization it's gender free, it's gender neutral. So you may call a girl babe, you may call a boy babe, hardly matters. But there is a better gender neutral term for attractive, that is a looker. Yes, just imagine you're roaming there in LA and people calling you a looker. Yeah, you're a looker. So it's not that you're looking for something. If you're a looker, it means you're attractive. And when someone calls you a looker, you just smile and say, dunno. Yeah, dunno. Yeah, dunno means, I don't know, right? You just smile away and you say, dunno. Yeah. And last but not the least, let's say your crush becomes your boyfriend or girlfriend. What you call him or her after that? You call them a bae. Bae. Yeah. B-A-E. Bae means a darling, right? Your girlfriend, your boyfriend, you can call them bae. Yeah. And specifically there's another term for a boyfriend in American slang, that is called beau. Beau. B-E-A-U, it's beau. Yeah. It means a male lover. But again, these days it's also used, in a gender neutralized form. So you may use it both ways, but normally it means a male lover, right? Beau. And that's the end of my video. I hope you liked it and show me your love, right? If you just touch that thumbs up button, you'll touch my heart. I hope you guys will do that. And even if you do, hardly matters because I love you.